Good morning. I want to talk to you today about a principle that can change the course of your life. It's the power of acting as if you already have what you want. You see, too often we wait until the circumstances look right, until the door opens, until the opportunity comes. But faith doesn't work that way. You have to believe it before you see it. You have to carry yourself as if the promise has already been fulfilled. The scripture says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That means you don't wait for the blessing to act blessed. You don't wait for the victory to start walking like a victor. If you're believing for that promotion, start showing up like you've already been given the job. If you're believing for a breakthrough in your finances, walk with the confidence of someone who knows abundance is coming. I love the story of David in the Bible. Before he ever became king, he carried himself like one. He didn't have the crown, he didn't sit on the throne, but he knew that God had already placed that destiny in him, so he acted in faith. He stayed disciplined, he spoke like a leader, and he positioned himself for greatness. That's the mindset we need to have. Some of you have big dreams, big goals, but you're waiting for the right time, the right moment. Let me tell you, you have to start acting like you belong there right now. If you want to be healthy, don't wait until you lose the weight. Start living like a healthy person today. If you want to start a business, don't wait until the money shows up. Start acting, preparing, thinking like a business owner. See, when you start walking in faith, you attract the opportunities that align with that faith. When you speak in faith, you bring favor into your life. When you think and act as if you already have what you want, your actions begin to shape your reality. That's why it's so important to get rid of self-doubt. Stop talking yourself out of your blessing. Stop saying, I'll never get there, or it's too big for me. No, you need to say, I am successful, I am favored, I am anointed for this. When you align your words and actions with what you believe, the right doors will open. And don't forget, gratitude is the key that unlocks the blessing. When you start thanking God in advance, when you praise Him before the breakthrough, that's when you position yourself to receive. Don't wait for the answer to be grateful. Start today. Thank Him for what's on the way, for the opportunities you haven't even seen yet, for the promotion, the healing, the restoration that's already in motion. So my challenge to you is this: start living today as if you already have what you want. Talk like it, walk like it, prepare like it. Because when you move in faith, when you align your actions with your vision, there's no limit to what God can do in your life. Belief is the foundation of every great achievement. Before anything manifests in the physical world, it first exists in the mind. You have to see yourself succeeding, thriving, and walking in your destiny before it ever becomes a reality. The challenge is that many people wait for external proof before they believe in their dreams. They say, I'll believe it when I see it. But faith works the other way around. You have to believe it first, and then you'll see it. Think about the greatest innovators, leaders, and visionaries in history. They all had one thing in common. They believed in something that wasn't yet visible. Thomas Edison believed in the possibility of electric light before it ever existed. The Wright brothers believed that humans could fly before airplanes were even a concept. They had no physical evidence, no guarantees, but they saw it so clearly in their minds that they kept pushing forward until it became reality. When you believe in your success before it happens, you activate a powerful force within you. Your thoughts start aligning with your goals. Your words become more intentional. Your actions reflect your belief, and suddenly, opportunities begin to appear. It's not magic, it's the principle of faith in action. You start carrying yourself with confidence, making better decisions, and attracting the right people and circumstances into your life. The problem is that many people struggle to believe in their own potential. They've been conditioned by past failures, negative experiences, or voices that told them they weren't good enough. But just because something didn't work out before doesn't mean it won't work now. Just because you haven't seen success yet doesn't mean it isn't on its way. You have to train your mind to believe in your victory, even when everything around you suggests otherwise. Look at the story of Joseph in the Bible. He had a dream that one day he would be a great leader. But before that dream came to pass, he was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, and sold into slavery. If he had let his circumstances dictate his belief, he would have given up. But he held on to his vision. Even in prison, he carried himself with the confidence of someone who knew he was destined for more. He continued to act with excellence, to stay faithful, and eventually the dream God put in his heart became a reality. That same principle applies to you. Maybe you have a dream of starting a business, writing a book, or stepping into a new career. But right now, it looks impossible. The key is to believe in it so strongly that you start acting as if it's already happening. Speak with confidence, walk with purpose, and prepare for the success that is on the way. The more you believe in it, the more doors will open, and before you know it, you'll step into the reality you once only imagined. Faith isn't just believing that something will happen, it's acting as if it already has. When you truly believe in something, your actions naturally follow. Acting in faith means carrying yourself with the confidence and assurance that your breakthrough is already on the way. It's about walking into the room as if you belong there, making decisions as if success is inevitable, and preparing for the opportunity before it even shows up. Many people make the mistake of waiting for the perfect conditions before they take action. They say, I'll start the business when I have more money, or I'll pursue my dream when I have more time. But if you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll never move forward. Acting in faith means stepping out before you see the full picture. It means preparing for the promotion before the position is even available. Practicing your skills before the opportunity presents itself, and carrying yourself like a winner even when you feel like you're still struggling. Think about Noah in the Bible. God told him to build an ark because a great flood was coming. But when he started, there was no rain, no sign of a storm. People must have thought he was crazy. But Noah acted in faith. He built the ark before there was any evidence that he would need it. That's what faith does. It doesn't wait for confirmation. It moves forward with confidence, knowing that the promise will come to pass. The same principle applies to your life. If you're believing for a new job, start dressing and preparing as if you already have it. If you want to get in shape, don't wait until you feel motivated. Start exercising and eating right today. If you want to be financially free, start managing your money wisely now, even if you don't have much. When you act in faith, you send a message to the universe, to the people around you, and most importantly to yourself, that you are ready for the next level. There's a story about a small town experiencing a drought. The people gathered to pray for rain, but only one little boy showed up with an umbrella. That's faith. It's expecting the answer before it comes. It's showing up prepared, knowing that what you've been praying for is already on its way. Some people say, I'll believe it when I see it. But real faith says, I'll see it because I believe it. When you start acting like the person you want to become, you step into alignment with your destiny. You begin to attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances. Your mindset shifts, and suddenly what once seemed impossible starts to feel within reach. Don't wait for everything to fall into place before you take action. Move forward in faith today. Walk with confidence, speak with authority, and prepare as if the promise has already been fulfilled. When you act in faith, you position yourself to receive the blessings that are already on their way to you. What you focus on, you attract into your life. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, pulling in experiences that align with them. If you constantly dwell on what's wrong, on what's missing, or on why something won't work, you will continue to attract more obstacles and setbacks. But when you start thinking, speaking, and acting as if success is already yours, you create an environment where good things can flow into your life. Every great success story begins with a mindset shift. You have to train your mind to focus on abundance rather than lack, on opportunities rather than obstacles. If you constantly say, I'll never get that promotion, or I don't have the skills to succeed, your mind will look for evidence to support those beliefs. But when you declare, I am capable, I am prepared, and my opportunity is coming, you begin to act in ways that align with those statements. Your confidence grows, you start making better decisions, and people begin to see you differently. Science backs this up. Psychologists call it the reticular activating system, RAS, a part of your brain that filters information based on what you focus on. Have you ever decided you wanted a certain car, and suddenly you start seeing that car everywhere? It's not that more of those cars appeared, it's that your mind is now tuned in to notice them. The same thing happens with success. When you focus on growth solutions and possibilities, your mind starts spotting opportunities that were always there, but went unnoticed before. Many people misunderstand the law of attraction. It's not just about sitting back and waiting for success to magically appear. It's about aligning your actions with your belief. If you want to be financially stable, start handling your money wisely today. If you want to be in a healthy relationship, start treating yourself with the love and respect you want from a partner. If you want a new career, begin developing the skills and habits that match the role you desire. There's a story of a woman who always wanted to travel the world, but she never had the finances or the opportunities. Instead of complaining, she started preparing. She created a vision board with pictures of places she wanted to visit. She learned new languages, read travel books, and acted as if she was already a world traveler. Within a few years, doors began to open. She received unexpected job offers, financial breakthroughs, and invitations to places she had dreamed of visiting. She didn't just wish for it. She aligned her thoughts, words, and actions with her goal, and it became her reality. You have the same power. Begin speaking life into your future. Declare abundance, health, and success over your life. Stop focusing on what you lack and start acting as if you already have everything you need to succeed. When you align your thoughts, words, and actions with what you want, the right opportunities, people, and resources will be drawn to you. Self-doubt is one of the biggest barriers to success. It keeps people stuck, afraid to take risks, and hesitant to step into their full potential. Many people have big dreams and great ambitions, but deep down they question whether they are good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. This kind of thinking creates an invisible wall between them and the life they desire. If you want to achieve great things, you have to eliminate self-doubt and replace it with confidence, faith, and a belief that you are fully equipped for the journey ahead. Doubt is a learned behavior. No one is born doubting themselves. When we were children, we believed we could be astronauts, athletes, musicians, or business leaders. We didn't overanalyze whether we were qualified. We simply believed. But as we grew older, we were influenced by negative voices. Teachers who said we weren't talented enough, parents who worried we might fail, or past experiences that made us question our abilities. Over time, these doubts became part of our mindset, creating limitations that were never meant to be there. The truth is, you already have everything you need to succeed. The skills, the intelligence, the strength, it's all inside you. The only thing holding you back is the belief that you're not enough. If you constantly tell yourself, I don't think I can do this, or I'm not as talented as others, your mind will find reasons to confirm those doubts. But when you shift your mindset and start declaring, I am capable, I am strong, and I am prepared, your actions will begin to reflect that belief. A powerful way to eliminate self-doubt is to change the way you speak about yourself. Words have power. If you keep saying, I'm terrible at public speaking, or I always mess up, you reinforce that belief. Instead, start speaking life into your future. Say, I am becoming a great communicator, or I handle challenges with confidence. At first, it might not feel true, but the more you say it, the more your mind will accept it, and your actions will follow. Think about Moses in the Bible. When God called him to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, he was full of doubt. He said, I'm not a good speaker, I'm not qualified. But God didn't ask him if he was qualified. He simply told him to go. Moses had to step out in faith, and as he did, he found that he had everything he needed to succeed. The way you see yourself determines how others see you. If you want to achieve success, happiness, or any kind of breakthrough, you must start walking in the identity of the person you are becoming. Too often, people wait for circumstances to change before they start behaving differently. They think, once I get the job, I'll act more professional. Or, once I'm successful, I'll start carrying myself with confidence. But the truth is, you have to start now. You must walk, talk, think, and act like the person you want to become before you ever see the results. Success is not something that happens overnight. It is something you grow into. If you want to be a leader, start acting like one today. Speak with confidence, take responsibility, and develop the habits of strong leaders. If you want to be financially stable, start making wise financial decisions now, even if you don't have much. If you want to be healthy and fit, don't wait until you lose weight to see yourself as strong and capable. Carry yourself with the mindset of someone who is already in shape. Your actions send a powerful message to your mind. When you start walking in the identity of success, your brain begins to align with that vision. You start making better choices, surrounding yourself with the right people, and attracting opportunities that match your mindset. This isn't just a psychological trick. It's a principle that has been proven time and time again. There's a story of a young man who dreamed of becoming a CEO. At the time, he was just an entry-level employee, but he didn't let that define him. He dressed like an executive, spoke with confidence, and carried himself with authority. When meetings were held, he took notes and listened as if he were already in a leadership position. Over time, people started noticing him. He was given more responsibilities, and within a few years, he was promoted several times until he actually became a CEO. This same principle applies to every area of life. If you want a healthy relationship, start treating yourself with love and respect. If you want to be successful in business, start managing your time and resources wisely now. You don't wait until the opportunity comes to get ready. You get ready now so that when the opportunity comes, you are fully prepared. David in the Bible was anointed to be king long before he ever sat on the throne. But he didn't wait until he wore the crown to act like a leader. He carried himself with honor, made wise choices, and stayed faithful even when things didn't go his way. Because he walked in the identity of a king before he was one, he eventually stepped into that destiny. The same is true for you. Start seeing yourself as capable, strong, and successful. Walk in confidence, talk like you belong, and prepare yourself for the future you desire. When you align your actions with your vision, you will step into the identity of the person you were meant to be. Gratitude and expectation are two of the most powerful forces that can shape your life. When you are grateful for what you have and expect good things to come, you create an atmosphere for blessings, success, and breakthroughs. Many people live in a mindset of waiting for circumstances to change, waiting for a promotion, waiting for happiness. But the key is to shift from waiting to expecting. When you start thanking God in advance for what's on the way, you activate a powerful principle. You prepare yourself to receive what you are believing for. Too often, people focus on what they lack. They wake up thinking about what's wrong, what's missing, or what hasn't worked out. But gratitude shifts your focus. Instead of dwelling on the problem, you start celebrating the progress. Instead of worrying about what you don't have, you begin appreciating what you do have. And the more grateful you are, the more you attract things to be grateful for. Science even backs this up. Studies show that people who practice gratitude have lower stress levels, better health, and more opportunities in life. Why? Because gratitude shifts your mindset. When you focus on the good, your brain starts looking for more good. You start seeing solutions instead of obstacles. You start recognizing opportunities that you might have overlooked before. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel better, it positions you for greater things. At the same time, you have to pair gratitude with expectation. It's not enough to just be thankful for what you have. You need to expect more. Expect favor. Expect open doors. Expect the right people to come into your life. Expect that things are working in your favor, even when you can't see it yet. When you expect good things, you walk differently. You talk differently. You make decisions with confidence because you know that your breakthrough is coming. There's a story about a group of farmers who were experiencing a drought. They decided to gather and pray for rain, but only one little boy showed up with an umbrella. That is expectation. He didn't just pray, he prepared for the answer. That's how we need to live. If you're believing for a new job, start preparing for it. If you're believing for financial increase, start managing your money wisely now. If you're believing for healing, start speaking words of health and strength. In the Bible, Jesus often told people, your faith has made you whole. It wasn't their circumstances, their qualifications, or their background. It was their faith. They expected something to happen, and because of that expectation, they received their breakthrough. The same principle applies to your life. Start thanking God now, even before the answer comes. Walk in expectation, knowing that the best is yet to come. When you live with a heart full of gratitude and an attitude of expectation, you position yourself for the blessings and opportunities that are already on their way to you. When you learn to act as if you already have what you want, you activate faith, confidence, and the power to attract success into your life. It all starts in your mind, believing in your vision before you see it, taking steps in faith even when the path isn't clear, aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your desired future. When you eliminate self-doubt, carry yourself with confidence, and cultivate gratitude and expectation, you create the right conditions for success to manifest. Don't wait for circumstances to change before you start acting like the person you're meant to be. Walk in the identity of success now. Speak life over your dreams. Prepare for the opportunities ahead. Live with the assurance that your breakthrough is on the way. When you align your mindset and actions with your destiny, doors will open. Favor will find you, and before long, you'll step into the reality of everything you've been believing for. Keep the faith, move forward boldly, and watch how everything begins to shift in your favor.